What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains. Two Shoes crew, what is going on? Thank you so much again for tuning into this video. I actually am rocking one of my Nike chains, but the fact that I'm wearing like a funnel neck Nike hoodie kind of hides it. It's a hoodie that doesn't get enough love, and I'm glad to break it out because today we are talking about the Air Jordan 4 Winterized. That's right, it will finally release on the first official day of winter, which is December 21st. Now, we know that this sneaker initially should have already came out, but took a little bit. They pushed it back. Now, I am curious, so we're gonna talk about why I think maybe it got pushed back. But first off, before we get started, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you're subscribed, let's go ahead and rock with each other in the comment section. I love engaging with you all. I'm doing my best to make sure I get back to all of you, especially with the influx of love and appreciation that I have for all of you who take time out of your day to tune in to my videos. So thank you so much. If you're subscribed, just as a reminder, you can go ahead and hit the bell. Make sure you have your notifications turned to all. That way you don't miss videos when I upload. Also, if you're brand new, I have no idea what brought you here, but if you choose to subscribe, I really appreciate it. Now, this sneaker, like I said before, it should have already released. We know that there were some people who were able to secure their pairs early based on the previous release date they thought it would be, and then it got pushed back by Jordan Brand. Now, I think it may have done that because if you think about their main focus, it was the Bread 11 for the end of December. It was like the really big, you know, I guess GR release. But, well, I'm just going to say, yeah, I guess it's GR sneaker. But they didn't really want, I think, to have anything else get in the way of it, because if you release this prior to, we already had the What the For that release. I understand that it was before, you know, Thanksgiving, so maybe people didn't really want to spend that money then. I understand also Black Friday was just after that, so maybe people were saving up more for other gifts for other people outside of the What the For themselves. Some people just didn't care for the mashup. I understand. I get it. I respect it. I love the shoe, however, and I have it thanks to my boy CEO Now 23 as a birthday gift. And then the 12 dropped, and you know that didn't sell out either, which, hey, is amazing because people that wanted to come back and get that shoe, they're able to do that. But for the Winterized 4, it being pushed back, I actually think was a good thing. But here's the other part. I don't think it would have sold out either way. I think it will be a sneaker you can go and just simply get in your local store. I've never had an issue with shoes just sitting. Do you know why? Because it means if you really want the shoe, you're able to get the shoe. That's what all of this should be about. It will release in men's and in grade school. So sorry, preschool and infant. This is not a shoe that's available for you. If you are familiar with the other winterized editions, or yeah, by Jordan Brand, they did the 12 last year and it looked very similar to a regular 12, so you had to really take a close look to understand that it's the materials in themselves that really make this a special Jordan outside of a normal release that you would see. Yes, most of them have basic leather, and we understand that that holds up fine to most elements, but the winterized retros that come out instead, they are, well, I'll just say Jordan because I know some of you will be in your feelings if I say retros, but they are really meant to withstand the rain, snow, and sleet, so they are reinforced, the material itself. Now with the 4, they actually took a little bit of a different approach because the typical netting that is on the front toe box there, and then also on those side medial and lateral panels, it's different. It's not your typical netting. It's actually like a thick protective mesh that's right there. So I think that's awesome. When you take a look at the shoe, let me just explain. It's not really navy. It's not really royal blue. Some people think it actually looks like a hint of purple. I'm not really sure. It's a mix of both. That's the best way I can say it to you. Now, looking at my hoodie, I think my hoodie actually does, well, it's more of a royal blue, but I actually do think that it could kind of go with this sneaker here. It could go with the color. Listen, if you're concerned, think more along the lines of, you know, navy. That's what I would say. The inside of the shoe, more importantly, I think is really what adds a winterized element to the sneaker because it's thicker. It's like thicker. It's a thicker sock liner than what you're used to. So what I would actually advise you do, try the shoe on before you buy it because you may be a typical, let's say in my size 6 for any other Jordan 4. But for this one with that thicker lining on the inside, I think you may actually want to go up half a size if you don't want a super tight fit. Most of us will revert to wearing crew socks or even thicker Nike Elite socks in the wintertime, which means that would be a very uncomfortable and snug fit. So go try the sneaker on if you have the chance to. Just from my personal experience of trying the shoe on, it is a little bit tight. So I would say maybe go up half a size in this particular 4, but I do think the sock liner is a nice touch. So it is black on the insides, and then on the actual inside part of the tongue, it is red. So that does stand out quite a bit. I'm a fan of the shoe. The shoe looks amazing whenever people get a chance to take a look at it. They say, oh, that's fire, that's awesome. People are disappointed it's not coming out in kids. I kept looking around thinking maybe it would come out in kids because who doesn't want a sneaker that really acts as a boot? I think that's a really great mix-up. If you guys remember the Nike Flyknit Chukka, they actually made like a winterized version of it, and I rock it all the time in the wintertime because it is very lightweight. Hey, why not take the chance on this one? For men, it's going to be $200. For grade school, it's our typical $140, I believe. If I'm incorrect there, I will put a correction here. But I do believe it's just the typical $140. So, I mean, with tax, you're looking at like $149.80, depending on where you live. What do I think will happen with it? I think it'll be available for you to come back and get. I know some people will probably wait until maybe it goes on sale in January, or if it were to go on sale in January, or if they are, you know, if you receive gift cards or money as gifts for Christmas, trust me, I get it. Wait and then come in and buy the shoe. Hey, as long as you buy the shoe if you really want the shoe, I think that's what's most important. So, would I want this shoe? Do I like this shoe enough where I would buy it? Yes, I do. Am I buying it? No, I still have other priorities that I'm trying to take care of. And I'm trying to, you know, I'm very transparent and open with you. I can love a shoe to death. It doesn't mean it's a must-have right now at this moment for me to add to my collection. And that's kind of where I am with this shoe. I do love it. It's on my wish list, but it's something that's going to wait right now, especially with the end of the year. I just need to make sure I close some things out in the manner in which I want to when it comes to priorities and finances to set myself up for greater success in 2020. So please let me know in the comment section if you plan to pick up the Air Jordan 4 winterized, and if so, hey, is this going to be your final pickup of the year, or do you still plan on trying to cop something else? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Peace out.